we know that organisms in that class, they have a pair of compound eyes. They have a pair of compound eyes. They have a pair of compound eyes. Insects, particularly, they have a pair of compound eyes. Now, let's pick it one by one. Now, the first particular feature of the class Insecta is that one, they have 3 body divisions. They have 3 body divisions. And what are these 3 body divisions? The head, thorax, and the abdomen. Head, thorax, and abdomen. I would like to make a little, illustration of this organism so that we'll be able to get clear understanding. I will make a kind of rough sketch. This organism, assuming that that represents the mouth, then I have the region of the thorax and the other one. Then we have the abdomen, assuming that that's our abdomen that comes down. We just use the space that we have so that we can. So this place houses our compound eyes. The antenna is usually drawn with 2 lines. Always let your antenna be 2 lines and indicate that it is a joint. Indicate that one. Then the compound eyes are there. Then these 3, 1, 2, 3, forms the thorax. This is the thorax. And we have the prothorax. The prothorax, the mesothorax, and the metathorax. And we have walking legs arising from each, thoracic segment. But the first thing that we are saying is that this, class has 3 body divisions. What are these 3 body divisions? The head, and the thorax. Then we have the segmented abdomen. So we have the abdomen. So this region represents this abdomen. All other members of the phylum Arthropoda, they have different body, divisions. But Insecta has 3 body divisions, which are the head, thorax, and abdomen. Now, the second general thing that is general to all of them is that they have 3 pairs of walking legs. They have 3 pairs of legs. And as I've said earlier on, the 3 pairs of legs, they arise from each thoracic segment. Now this is the prothorax. A pair of legs arise from here, then another pair arises from here, then another pair arises from here. We say it's a pair of legs because a leg here to the right and a leg to the left. So we have a pair of legs arising like that, and ending in cross. So we have another one that arises like that, and then down, and ending in cross. So we have another one that arises there, and down, and then ending in cross. So this one is the femur, this one is the tibia, okay, this one is the tarsus, and then the cross follow. So they have 3 pairs. So one leg here, means a pair of legs, this another pair of legs, this another pair of legs. So in general, they have 3 pairs of legs. Other organisms in this phylum, they do not have 3 pairs of legs. Now, another thing that is very common to organisms in this class is that they have a pair of antennae. They have a pair of antennae. They have a pair of antennae. The second thing I mentioned is that they have 3 pairs of legs. Next one is that they have 3 pairs, a pair of antennae. A pair means 2. So you can see the antenna here. This is a pair, 1 pair, 1 there, and the antenna is usually a long one, which is used for feeding. Now, the organism or the group of organisms belonging to this class also has a pair of compound eyes. A pair of compound eyes. I'll write number 4 here so that we can follow it down. Go like that. So it has a pair of compound eyes. Now the compound eyes is able to differentiate colors, very sensitive to colors. That's why you see that most organisms under this class, they go for colorful things like butterfly. It goes for the color of flowers, like our grasshopper or the locust. It goes for the green color of the vegetation. Now, cockroach at home, identifies light. Apart from being able to recognize the black and white, vision, it's also able to identify using its ability to be sensitive to colors. That's the function of the compound eyes. These, organisms, they have other, parts of the body, but those other parts of the body may not be peculiar to them. For example, I said, wings may be present or absent in the class Insecta. Wings are not, peculiar to the class Insecta only. So we may not take it as the specific, feature of this class called Insecta. Another thing that may not be peculiar to them is the presence of spiracles on the abdominal segment, on the abdomen, that are like that with its segments. On the abdomen, we have openings at the ventral side of the abdominal region. These openings are for gaseous exchange because these openings lead to the tracheal system that is used for gaseous exchange. Now, these openings are called spiracles. So even though spiracles are present in the class Insecta, it is also present in some other classes of organisms. Though they are present, and we can't say it's very peculiar to this one, but it's a feature that that you have. We should be able to differentiate between features that are peculiar to a particular class and the features that are general to organism. So if you are referring to one or to a particular organism, and you just want to mention generally individuals of those organisms, you can just mention anything. You can mention, anything at all. But when you are looking at a particular class, you need to mention features that are peculiar to that class. And for the class insecta, we have mentioned one, the presence of a pair of compound eyes. Another one that we mentioned is the 3 pairs of working legs. And thirdly, we mentioned that the body is divided into 3 regions: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Let me add that the working legs that are present, each pair of working legs